Okay, so do we want to wait for her to respond?
She's typing right now, but I already started it, so we can just go for it. Okay, so the first thing it really says is that we all have to have roles, like in our group. So we need a group leader, a secretary, a statistics guru, and a chief editor. I don't know you guys, but no, that really sounds appealing.
And there are 5 people in our group, right? Instead of the 3 or 4 that she said we would have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot. That's good though. Okay, what did she say? Oh.
She said it's not working something that she wants me to send the link again. But I don't know how to send the link again.
Yeah, I've never set up these things before, so I have no idea. Yeah, I probably can't do it.
So.
So there's 5 of us, and there's how many roles?
There's only like 4, but we could have like 2 editors or, you know.
Yeah. Plus the editor job.
All I know is that I am horrible at keeping statistics.
Yeah, I'm not super great at that either.
I think it would be easier if we knew what our projects were. Like, how much statistics is going to be involved here?
I know.
You know?
I know.
Yeah.
Also,
to be honest, I don't even know what weird?
Wasn't it weird, like, all of, like, you can't pick a topic on, like, moms or children or, like so many things. I was like, then what can we do?
Yeah.
And I would love to have an example of a topic too, because what are we going to do with that topic? If we knew what we were going to do with it, it might be easier to decide what to do.
Yeah.
Because we might get the assignment and go, oh crap, we want a different topic because this isn't going to work.
Yeah.
With it might be easier to decide what to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think part of it is like sending a survey out. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry, it's delayed, so I just clicked on that link and it started playing the live stream, so she should be able to at least watch it, even if she can't, you know, like be a part of it.
Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, that worked for me. So it should work for her.
So it says that we need to have we have to have 3 choices for research topics. So if one doesn't work out, we have backups or something like that.
Okay. And we have to have, let's see.
We have to think of a team name.
I hate coming up with team names.
I hate
like nothing.
What's your soccer team name?
Me?
Yeah, Sydney.
Well, it's just a high school, so we're the Chieftains.
There you go.
I like it. Top 3. Okay. I don't mind. I can take the notes on this if you guys want.
What's Carrie saying? Is she saying anything?
She just said that the link works and it lets her watch us, but she can't like interact. So she's watching it,
Okay.
but she can't like, you know, interact, like join it for whatever reason.
Maybe she can text us or something on the phone because we all have our phones probably.
Or
Yeah.
she can just type in the group chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna volunteer to be an editor. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. If we're gonna have 2 editors, I would not mind being the second one.
Okay.
Thanks.
Erin and Jen.
Wait, perfect.
I guess.
So who wants to be leader?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess I can do the group leader since I mean, I thought I knew how to start these. I guess not.
Oh, you did great. And I really don't. I'm not tech savvy, so.
Where am I? Okay, so there's either Carrie or Lily to be the secretary.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie, do you have a preference?
Well, Carrie just said, "FYI, I suck at statistics." So.
Okay. Poor Lily.
I know. I do. I feel kind of bad.
But you know what? Statistics might be just she has to find information.
Yeah.
Like already provided. It's just like research type thing is what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't have to do math. I hope not.
Yeah. No, I don't think. I don't know for sure what we do in this class, but I don't think it's like math with the statistics. I think it's just like to support what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I hope
Like
that's
results or whatever.
Sydney is the group leader. Carrie is the secretary. Is that what we agreed on?
Yeah.
And then Lily is the statistics guru.
So I submit everything then, right? I think that's what it
right.
says.
Yeah. Okay. And then what was I gonna, oh, do we just want to go with the chieftains? So
I don't care. It's like, why does it matter?
let's just do
Come on.
chieftains.
Okay.
I don't even know how to.
Sounds good.
Oh, got it. Nice.
And we have to come up with an agenda too.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I was telling Sydney how we don't even know what we're meeting about or for. So how do you come up with an agenda?
Yeah.
Opening
I feel
song,
like
prayer.
seriously, chorister. I think I don't know.
What if it's like for the agenda, we go over what's expected of the assignment, and then we go through each. I don't know, kind of like what we're doing right now, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do we have to submit on
And-
Wednesday?
On Wednesday, I think it's just like this group thing, like with the team name.
Yeah.
Like the 5 different questions or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I don't know if I saw it right, but it looks like our next group assignment isn't due until like 2 Wednesdays.
Okay, yeah, like so not next Wednesday?
Like
So
this
maybe you want to check. Let me check right now.
Okay.
No. week
Is that-
2 assignment due in 2 days, Wednesday.
Yeah, and that's the one that
Yeah,
we're
I
doing
think
right
that's
now.
just like what Erin's taking notes on, just like the 5 questions I guess they're asking.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's it. And then we have our own like relevance assignment due at the end of this week,
Mm-hmm.
which can I just say is a little unnecessary in my opinion, but
What is it? I haven't even looked at it.
It's like you have to write. Let me pull it up. Where is it? Yeah, you have to answer like a few questions, but you have to make connections to the readings, like in the textbook or something.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't seem horrible. I just think like with an application assignment, I don't see the point of having like another assignment every week,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But whatever. Okay. Yeah, I think that the secretary probably like takes notes too, normally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Notes. So, yeah, let's see. For an agenda, go through like the assignment points. And then if there is another assignment coming up, we can like at least talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that we're like still on week 1 of this class.
I know. Um,
I don't think the agenda has to be super detailed or long or anything. It's pretty.
I
don't know
think
why you
it's kind of like what, like when we plan to meet, who has what jobs. I think that's kind of what she means by it. Oh, and we have to talk about our topics.
Right.
well, it says under the, like for the agenda, it's like something that we follow every time. So I think it is just like a really broad, like we'll talk about this, this, and this, but
Okay.
not specific to the assignment.
Okay.
Let's see here. So each time we'll just go over the assignment for that week. We'll like make assignments for what each person has to do
Mm-hmm.
and deadlines for when they have to do it. Let's see, assignments and set deadlines,
That sounds good.
and then talk about upcoming assignments, just so they're like on
Yeah.
our radar.
Mm-hmm. Because we don't have an assignment every week, right?
Yeah, I think it just like depends.
Yeah.
But I do think they're pretty regular.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where and how you will meet. So yeah, that's like the hardest one.
I would just say Google Hangouts, even if we don't do that, or like Google Hangouts / text or something like that, in case it doesn't work out.
Slash group slash chat room. Okay, perfect. And did you guys read the email from Sister Suker about like do?
Yes, I do.
I was like, well, I get that we can't have like perfect timing, but our times like literally are the exact opposite of each other.
That was my exact thought. I read it this morning and I'm like, that's not still not our
Like
fault.
I feel like there had to be like a glitch in the system or something. 'Cause, like we all put like earlier in the day, but she can only do it at night. I'm like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Jen were talking, like, yeah, her picture looks nice, but she's like, after that email, I'm not so sure.
Yep, I know. Also, I bet she like had to copy and paste that and just send that to like a million people.
Yeah.
Probably were like, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is odd because
Okay.
I've never had a class where you like take a quiz like that. I've always had it like you go into a spreadsheet and everyone signs up on a spreadsheet and then it's like you choose, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been a lot better, but
Yeah.
it is a mobile classroom, so. So now we have the top 3
Like there's just a lot in this 2-credit class.
Yeah, I know. I totally agree. We should probably check on the page to see like what topics we're not allowed to be reviewing. The list.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check it. Let's see. Actually, I think she sent an email about it.
I don't even know where that list is at.
I think it was in an email. Let me see. Let's see. Super. Okay, I'll find that in a sec. I'm gonna go grab a drink of water. Is that okay? And I think it's in an email, but I can find that when I go back.
So the notes that you're taking right now, Erin, is what you'll send to me and then I'll submit.
I think that's what she's gonna do. Yeah.
Okay.
So we just have to come up with research topics, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Hopefully my sound is still working. Super. I'm still trying to find that email.
That what?
That email, because I know she put the list in one of the emails that she sent out.
Did you say hoo-ha?
Can you guys hear me, or is it messed up now? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you find it? I don't think I have any emails for her.
Let me see. Okay. Okay. Found
I
it.
feel so bad for Lily. Did you guys see her text?
No.
I just read them all. There's like 4 of them from her.
Yeah. Well, oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think what she said, like, we might just have to meet on Saturdays a couple times just for like the really big assignments, which isn't fun, but we might just have to do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really inconvenient for her too, because I feel bad that she's not going to be like in any of the group chats or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I found that email now. Just the one part. It says you cannot research any topic that deals with children, pregnant women, the elderly, cognitively impaired individuals, or any actions that conflict with the honor code.
Of course.
I'll paste that.
That's kind of hard when it comes to health because I feel like, obviously, because we have the word of wisdom, if you have like any type of health, like not issue, but you know. Okay.
No, I know. Topics I care about are like related to all those things.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, so what would our 3 top projects be? I think that we do like a survey at some point in the semester, and we survey students on campus. So, like, we should think of things that would be easy to make survey questions about, if that makes sense.
So like, do we even have like a guideline or anything, or is it just like anything that has to do with health?
I think it's anything that has to do with health. I don't remember seeing
I think something that it's kind of interesting to me. I don't know if this probably doesn't go with the camps, but being that church is involved with it a lot lately, like teen suicide and stuff like that. They just put out that they're like joining local forces and stuff like that. So that might be easy since we have a lot of church resources.
Yeah, and actually, I saw
So
that. I think that's good.
do teens count as children now, where they're younger than 18?
Well, I think a teen is 13 to 19.
Okay.
So, I mean, now it would be kind of hard to find like just 19-year-olds on campus, but or 18, 19-year-olds.
But we could still make questions like, do you know someone, or like that did, or
Okay.
I don't know. But I see your point. Like what is technically considered children, which is
Yeah.
But we could just do
Oh,
something
because
like
can't
in
do children.
general.
I think it would be good to I wouldn't consider that a child. I would consider that a teenager.
Well, we could even do adult though, instead of maybe
Yeah.
whether it's adult suicide prevention or depression or
Yeah, I was
some.
thinking, I don't know if this would be too broad, but we could even just do health among college students
Yeah.
and then survey about different aspects of mental health, stress and depression, anxiety, stuff like that.
Okay. Well, we have to give her 3, and if she shoots one down, that's okay. So
Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
mental, should I
That
just
sounds
put it that way? Mental health for college students?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
that was good. Let's see. Well, one thing that could be interesting, and this could be really boring too, but we could talk about just like the flu shot and try to figure out like why people get
Yeah.
it, why people don't get it, how many people get it.
That's a that's a good one.
Just put it
Especially where the
down.
flu's an epidemic right now. So
Okay. So those are 3 then?
If you
Okay. That's good.
what was the other one? The flu and the mental health, and what was the other one? Did we do another one?
I guess adult suicide, because I said teen suicide, but you guys mentioned that because the children
Okay.
thing, so.
yeah. We could also do, like, it might be interesting just to look into, like, the nutrition habits of people, like,
College students.
yeah, just to see, like, I don't know, what foods they eat a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All those something.
That's a good one too.
do, like, nutrition and exercise, too, just to, like, give us more.
Mhm.
Okay.
Carrie posted an option too.
Oh, good.
Hers was, do men or women suffer more from suicide? Like, which gender suffers more?
So I'll just make a note, like, along with the adult suicide, I'll say, like, gender differences.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that would be really interesting. Um,
Do we have everything?
I think so. Wait, let's see. Chieftains. The roles that each of us will play. Agenda. Google Hangouts. So let me just look real quick before we go. I just want to look at the next application assignment because it might be good to like talk about just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So we're doing lesson 1 right now, right?
2.
Yeah, because there wasn't an application for the first lesson, I don't think.
Okay, so we just did 2 from last week and it's due this week. Okay, I see.
Okay.
And then next week.
Says for the next application assignment, it
5
says,
pages.
5 pages. Oh my god.
yeah. but we get 2 weeks for it. So it's not due next Wednesday, it's due the Wednesday after that. So that's kind of nice.
It says no more than 5 pages.
Well, yeah.
So it can be shorter.
Yay.
So it says complete a literature review paper. I don't even know what that means.
So literature review, it's like how I've had to do it in the past. You like find 10 different like articles or resources, and then you have to cite it like an APA format, and then just do like a paragraph. Actually, no, that's something else.
It's like a peer review, I think, isn't it? Like it has to be reviewed by a accredited
Yes.
something. Okay.
Yeah, and I think that like in the literature review, you're just basically reviewing like we found these 10 things, so this is generally what people know about this topic.
Okay.
So I think it's just like a paper summarizing all the current research.
Carrie just said that the Chieftains beats her high school meme of the sputters.
Sputters? What is a sputter?
Like some
like a
sputters,
potato?
like a, I don't know.
Like a spud?
I thought of potatoes.
I think of like a sputtering faucet or something. That's funny. Okay, so we have to find 10 peer-reviewed documents.
Like summarize what they say. Okay, so
do we have to wait for her to approve those topics?
Yeah, now I don't know because now it just jumps to like you do the literature review on your topics.
Yeah. So we have to know what that is.
I don't know if we have to submit them to her or if we just have 3, because she said we're going to have like big projects and then some little projects. So I don't know if she just wants us to have 3 topics for like the smaller projects or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or if we're just going to be stuck on the one topic. Or if that one topic like that.
But you know,
She says butter is a fighting potato.
Wow.
Wowie. Learn something new every day.
Yep.
That was a thing.
Sometimes, like when you go to research a topic, you like realize that there's like nothing on that. So, like maybe each of us, like in the next couple of days, let's see, we came up with 4 topics. So maybe we can each just like look into one of the topics and then like we can just let each other know like there's a lot on this or there's not a lot on this.
Okay. And I think it would work out good since we have 5 people in our group. So if each of us find 2 sources and then we can just, when we meet, we can just put everything together.
Yep, for sure. I'm trying to think, like, does she give any idea of like the structure of it? Like what?
Just says no more than 5 pages, double space, but no, not like anything that has to be said, really.
Okay. I thought I saw like there might be an example one on here somewhere, so that could be helpful too.
Oh yeah, here we go. There's like a 10-minute video and everything she submits.
No.
Oh, a 46-minute video.
A 46-minute video?
Yeah, explaining the literature review. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
Writing a literature review is a little bit of science and a lot of it.
It says that it's very similar to writing a talk for church. You will follow the same completion steps listed above as you develop your paper. So there's like, here, I'll copy this into the chat. That's kind of long.
Step 5 is the same as step 1, I guess. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty much what we explained. You just summarize it, really.
Yeah. I think whatever topic we end up going with, go to, because there's 5 of us. So let's say we have like a paragraph on each resource.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 paragraphs per person, intro and a conclusion. Anyways, so when we go to do it, we should break it down in terms of like about the topic, if that makes sense. Just so like it's not just like we all got a bunch of information and
Put it together.
yeah, like there should be some organization, and also then we know like that we're not using the same points.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, let's say by by Wednesday, can we each like look into a topic and back to each other and say how much there is on that topic? Does that sound okay?
Could you, when you send the email, could you send what our 3 topics were? Or is that in that document? Okay.
An email after this and summarize like everything and like what we need to do by Wednesday. And then I guess we can just like make plans from there. Is it better for you guys to talk over text or over email, like when trying to figure out times to meet?
I say text because I don't check emails that often.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll just do text then. But for the big stuff, I'll send out like emails.
I don't think I have Carrie on the text yet.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, I don't have her either. Let's get her.
She just said that she wants to meet each week, which I think is a good idea. So even though we have 2 weeks for this paper to do, I think if we meet next week on Monday again as well or whatever, so we can kind of like have our outline
Yeah.
given, so then we can do our research like next week and then submit it the following week.
Yeah. Totally agree. Does this time work for you guys next week on Monday?
Yeah. We can start a little later since you get out of class at 9, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We can start at like 9:15. That's fine.
Okay. Okay, awesome. And then do you want to set up the hangout again, Sydney?
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll work next time. It's so weird.
Yeah, it was weird. It's weird that it like wouldn't let you in and then all of a sudden let you in.
I know. I like changed my Wi-Fi and that for some reason helped.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll each look into. Oh, do we want to pick the topics really quickly? Like which ones we're gonna look into?
For I don't know.
Like
the 3, like to have the 3 or topics within those topics.
Just like out of the topics that we wrote down 4 topics, and like we can each just pick one that we'll research over the next like 2 days just to see how much there is.
Okay.
Do we want to pick those right now?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, I'll copy and paste them in the chat.
Okay.
I can do the flu shot one since that was mine. I own that one, and I don't know how much they would be.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
As far, I had this thought when you mentioned like surveying people on campus. It sounds like Lily's on campus, so maybe that's something that you and her could find a time to meet up with and have her involved that way.
Is she on campus?
I think so. She said that she's in class at that time. That's why she can't meet at that time.
Oh,
On campus.
that's a really good idea.
So that might help. If
That's a really good idea. I'll text her about that.
okay, sweet. And I'll send her this because we're recording it, so I'll send her this too so she can see.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'll look into flu shot behaviors. Do we want to leave the like adult suicide gender differences for Carrie, since she wanted to look into like the differences between men and women?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And then Sydney, did you want to do just the mental health overall?
Yeah.
Okay, Sydney. So then,
And then I can do another one.
yeah, would you be okay? Kind of vague, like nutrition and exercise, but if it's like of college students, then they might have some studies on that.
Right.
Or we could even do like college students versus elderly or versus, whatever.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Like,
And we can kind of counteract it and go back and forth.
I'll just say, yeah, diverse population. That's good. So I'll send out an email in the next little bit, and then we'll just plan on meeting next Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, it's nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, you too. And are you gonna just send like all those questions in the email, or is it like in a document?
I'll probably attach it in a document. Does that work?
Yeah, that's fine because I have to submit that, so I was just curious how it was gonna come.
Okay. Yes, I'll attach that as a document, and then the other stuff I'll just type.
Right. Okay. Perfect. Sounds good.
Hey, awesome. Have a good rest of your day, you guys.
All right. You too.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.